like a little hole, little orange. Holy shit! What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to part 2 of the brake upgrade video series. In last video, in part 1, we did the whole blue color spray paint on the mags, and we painted the rotors black, and we even added a little touch of the M logo. Although it was even very controversy, I don't care all too much. I just think it looks way better with it on. Today we're gonna be doing the steel braided brake lines. All we're gonna need for this, some sort of a catch can here in case there's a spilling. We're gonna need like a bottle, a tube that's gonna connect to my bleeder nipple after when I have to bleed all the air out of the system. Some gloves, a rag to pick up any messes, because brake fluid is corrosive and it will eat away at your paint, and we just painted them, so I don't want any problems there in that region. So far for this, for the whole bleeding process of anything to do with any car, this isn't specific to my BMW here, but any car, I have a video right up here that you have to click, and it's actually my best video that I made. It has the best feedback. Everyone seemed to really enjoy it. We're also gonna need some brake fluid. I think 2 liters is sufficient. I bought the steel braided brake lines from UUC, and well, it came with this and a shirt that looks like shit. We're gonna need, I guess if you need some other gloves, we've got the gloves here, and maybe a pick tool, maybe like a flathead for getting things out or undone, a light to see, and an assortment of power tools, and as well as an assortment of like wrenches and all that good stuff. Alright, so if we open up the package that I got from UUC, I'm gonna have some steel braided brake lines. Now these are said to fit, although it says BMW 2006-2007 325 Xi E90 all-wheel drive. I called the company and they said, yeah, no problem, these should fit. So hoping they fit, because they don't look the same size. I should probably check that out. Okay, so from what I understand, just testing up some sizes up to the ends here, all we're gonna need is an 11/16 wrench and a 9/16 wrench. Now to start, one thing I noticed before I actually got into it, I think it's best to undo up here first and then move on to down there, because down there you have to actually screw it off, and I don't know how you're gonna screw it off if, well, this is connected. So I'm gonna figure out this side, and then I'll tell you guys exactly how I went about it. Oh, and one other thing before I continue, I shoved a piece of wood between the brake pedal and my seat, and I used the seat to, and I moved it frontwards, and I used it to push and compress the brake. I did that because once it's compressed, extra fluid won't leak out, or shouldn't leak out, I think.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, so I realized I forgot to actually show you how to do it, which is lovely, obviously. Don't get mad, I'm gonna explain everything. Okay, thank you. Up here, to remove this, if you spin this too hard, you see how this hard line right around here towards the end, see how it's spinning? There's like lines. It's I was about to snap this because this bolt right here was stuck shut because it was rusted on to this bolt. Don't mind my zip tie, please. So what I had to do was first unscrew this one. It was a 14 mil. I unscrewed that. Then I twisted the whole thing, did the stock one. Then I managed to take that out. Then I took this out. This was the most challenging part. This, you first have to screw in here, tighten it up. To tighten it up 100%, you have to put the, I forgot what it is up here, the wrench up here, then the wrench down here, One goes that way, one goes that way. You tighten at the same time. Now this is good, right? Now you're left with this end right here. Now you would go to tighten it here, but this tightens one way and this tightens the other way. So you'd realize that you'd start twisting them in different ways. So my solution was I took the caliper off completely, and this end right here, I had it suspended, and the caliper, I actually twisted it on to the end of the steel braided line right here. And believe me, it wasn't the simplest of tasks. It was actually quite difficult. I had to have a friend come over and help me with it. His name is Subi Karm, otherwise known as Karm. Actually, I'm just gonna put his Instagram right here. He has a super cool Subaru build that he's working on right now, and he's building it and he's posting bits and pieces of it on Instagram, and you guys should definitely go check it out, go follow him. Anyways, he came and helped me out, and we basically used the caliper as like a screw, and we screwed it on to the steel braided brake line, whatever, and because of that, this fit. Now, the rear I didn't do, but it would be the same process. I didn't do it because if you watched a video of me installing them, you would have known that one of my bolts got stuck putting the caliper back on in the back. It was gonna open a whole new can of worms, and I didn't feel like dealing with it. Basically, that I didn't do, and the ones under the car, I didn't even bother. Honestly, and I know you're probably bothered by that. You wanted to see how it all looked and how it all fit, but I'm pretty sure you can find a diagram on Google. I don't know if I put the video up here, but it's gonna be down in the description box. How to bleed your brakes. And now that video was applicable to all vehicles. I just want to say that doing that alone made the brakes as hard already. The steel braided lines, I feel like, yes, it helped. It did add to the stiffness and the brake feel. It was a bit stiffer, but nothing dramatic that I have to say from my end. Honestly, I didn't really notice that big of a difference. I guess it just looks cool, and it's just a cool factor to say, yeah, I have steel braided brake lines, but didn't really feel much of a difference, to be completely honest. But maybe it's because I have my drilled and slotted rotors, and I have my upgraded brake pads, and they're both new-ish, like it's just a year I have them, and I guess all those things together contributed to the fact that my brakes already were stiff as it is. Anyways, without me talking any further, I know this isn't exactly what you expected as a video. You want to see the whole process, but I literally explained it, and that should be enough to get you where you have to be in my position right here. I put zip ties a bit everywhere. The OEM bracket did not fit back properly here, nor did this one up here, and that's why there's zip ties there. And with those zip ties, honestly, it does the job. The paint though, if I didn't put primer, I bet you my life it would have already all came off. Because, just to give you an example, this looks good. This, no primer, already peeled off. It's actually peeling off. Alright, so if you've enjoyed this video, stick around just a little bit more, because you're about to see a montage about this whole two video process of the painting of the brakes, as well as the video of today, the last video, the brake line upgrade video, and you're about to see that right now.
Feel me? I might sip out this bottle until it get hollow. Shit, I might sip out this bottle, just drowning my sorrows. Drowning my sorrows, be better tomorrow. Cause these broken dreams is as hard as it gets. My nigga died at only 25. I'm thanking God for letting me see in 26. Shit, real shit, nigga, that's real shit. Well, y'all catching feelings, I'm catching flights. Blowing flight on that overnight. Sleepless nights trying to cope with life, cause I can't understand it. No, I can't understand it, but why comprehend it? I'd rather just live it and see where it take me. Toughen me up, but y'all niggas can't break me. Got the clip off safety, and that's just for my safety.
Alright guys, so that is the end of another video. That is the end of the series of my brake upgrade series. Now guys, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, if you found it helpful, finally, because no one really explains it on YouTube, they kind of just say they did it. Kind of like what I just did, but it's okay. I explained what I did. If it was at all helpful, please drop a like and subscribe, because like I said, I have plenty of stuff coming to this channel. I have a lot of videos that I'm trying to pump out as much as I can, especially now that I'm going to be on vacation. What else? That's it. I think that's it. Next video should be very interesting. Alright, I hope to see you guys then. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. Like, subscribe, comment. Catch me up on my Instagram at dgens19. I'm gonna put it right here. And remember to drive what drives you, and I'll be catching you guys in the next video. Peace.
I wasn't worried about nothing. We didn't care about nothing. But now you're not here for them simple discussions. I'm like, fuck it. Yeah. Pray for better tomorrows.